Our fascination with the polar regions stems from their alluring landscapes, extreme weather, unique ecosystems, and vital role in understanding Earth's climate. Once seen as a remote frontier for exploration, they are now crucial to understanding our planet and its future. For over 25 years, India's National Centre for Polar and Ocean Research, NCPOR, has been at the forefront of unraveling the mysteries of these icy realms and has become one of India's premier research institutions, spearheading studies in the polar and ocean domains.
For over 2 decades, the National Centre for Polar and Ocean Research, GOA, has been at the forefront of India's scientific pursuits in some of the most extreme environments on Earth, from the icy expanses of Antarctica to the Arctic, to the high altitude glaciers of Himalayas, and to the unexplored depths of our oceans. Through pioneering research in climate science, in glaciology, in oceanography, and in biodiversity, this institute has not only deepened global scientific understanding, but has also strengthened India's leadership in polar and ocean sciences. Our research stations in these remote frontiers stand as enduring testaments to India's commitment to scientific exploration and environmental stewardship, guided by the visionary leadership of Honorary Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. India's polar and ocean research is today poised to play a pivotal role in advancing the nation's journey towards a sustainable and a developed future, thereby contributing to the realization of Viksit Bharat.
Supported by the Ministry of Earth Sciences, erstwhile the Department of Ocean Development, the ministry has played a crucial role in shaping NCPOR's journey by providing financial resources, state-of-the-art infrastructure, and strategic direction. The Ministry of Earth Sciences continues to empower NCPOR, reinforcing India's growing presence in the global polar research arena.
National Centre for Polar and Ocean Research is a unique organization under Ministry of Earth Sciences, mainly to deal with the cryospheric component, because we are looking at 5 components like atmosphere, hydrosphere, geosphere, cryosphere, and associated biosphere. In this cryospheric component is dealt by the National Centre for Polar and Ocean Research, and their main job is to explore in polar regions and also some of the strategic ocean regions. So the ministry is mainly envisaged looking from polar angle what we need to do research, what type of research we need to do, but ultimately it has to feed to the policy, that is informed policy decision we are expecting from the government and other places, how we can go forward in terms of polar areas.
Overlooking the enchanting Arabian Sea near the coastal town of Vasco da Gama, the National Centre for Polar and Ocean Research stands as India's gateway to the polar regions.
NCPOR is the truly Indian gateway to the polar regions, with a mission mandate that is quite challenging, with extensive operational activities. The center is a nodal agency for undertaking all research and operational activities in Antarctic, Arctic, Southern Ocean, as well as the deep ocean. As we look forward to in a changing climate scenario, our responsibilities are much higher, and we aspire to be the leader in this field. As we celebrate the silver jubilee of existence, we intend to undertake interdisciplinary research of global relevance and carry out extensive collaborations, international collaborations, and explore unknown areas of polar and deep seas, and also nurture the new generations of young scientists who will be the leaders in coming years.
India's polar research odyssey began in 1981 with its first scientific expedition to Antarctica. As India's presence in Antarctica grew, so did the need for a dedicated research institution. In 1994, the Antarctic Study Center was set up in Goa. This vision took a major leap forward when a dedicated campus was established in 1998. 2 years later, on April 5, 2000, the National Center for Antarctic and Ocean Research was officially dedicated to the nation by then Minister for Human Resource Development and Science and Technology, Professor Murli Manohar Joshi.
When I came, it was a garbage dumping place of the Goa Municipal Corporation, and it was very difficult to even enter from the road to this site. It was so bad smelling, very difficult to stand here. But thanks to the people who built this institute by their sheer dedication, building this institute with so much garbage dumping here and world-class ice core laboratory is not a very small thing. It was very challenging thing. And that too, I got full cooperation from the government of India, government of Goa, and all the people around here, because these people, they have given us the land and they had tasked us to build the world class. So I feel today satisfied that it is truly a world class institution, and whatever we have promised, we are delivering it.
With Dakshin Gangotri and Maitri anchoring its presence on the frozen continent, India's scientific ambitions reached new frontiers in 2010, when the center embarked on the ambitious mission of establishing its third research station, Bharati, at Larsemann Hills in East Antarctica.
The Maitri or the Dakshin Gangotri, they were just located, they were just a point collection, observation point. So for such a big continent, if you are having an observation from one point, it cannot be said to be representative of the entire continent. So it was a long thought, much before people had thought that we must have a multiple stations. In fact, your commission was, a committee was set up much before that, and they had also advised that India must have 2 or 3 stations, multiple stations, so that the data becomes representative. So in the 23rd expedition, that was 2003 and 4, I was asked with this task to go around and select a site. Then we had a dedicated team for that, 4 members team. The linkages of India with the Eastern Antarctica are geologically set up. You know, we were part of the Eastern Antarctica in the Gondwana time, pre-Gondwana time and all that. So we had it in our mind that we must have some sort of a station very close to the Eastern Antarctic, far away from Maitri, but then it should have some linkages with our Indian side.
From selecting the site and designing the station to conquering the relentless logistical challenges posed by Antarctica's extreme wilderness, leading every step of this extraordinary endeavor, NCPOR meticulously planned, executed, and oversaw the project. Facilitated through its research stations, NCPOR leads the Indian Antarctic program with annual expeditions, uniting scientists from national research institutions and universities to decode the mystery of this remote icy wilderness. The program conducts multidisciplinary studies to deepen our understanding of Earth's changing environment and its global impact.
The Indian Antarctic program is running into its 45th year now, and we have successfully done 44 expeditions to the icy continent. This program has provided a pedestal for about more than 3,000 people already, and different domains of science disciplines, starting from glaciology, meteorology, to biological sciences, ocean sciences, and geosciences, hard rock geology, to paleo-environment, to environment. All this comes in a gamut of sciences which are trying to address the key issue of climate change, ice sheet dynamics, and we are looking at microbes, ancient microbes, and also looking at whether these microbes would be useful both to humans as well as to Antarctica itself. So this program is something that is run through institutions which gather as part of the program, run under the Ministry of Earth Sciences by NCPOR, but different institutions, organizations like IITs, central universities, state universities join in to address different domains of science research.
Conducting science is one of the harshest, most unforgiving, and remote terrains is a test of endurance, precision, and resilience. Behind every successful expedition lies a foundation of meticulous planning, seamless operations, and robust logistics.
For every expedition, logistics or operation team is very important, because in Antarctica we have to balance both the scientific objectives and logistic objective. Logistics objective is the maintenance of the 2 stations, year-round stations of India. There we need a normal annual supplies plus preparation for any eventualities and other things. So we manage both the stations. We hire a ship so that they can supply to Antarctica. Then we manage the helicopters and their intercontinental flight connection. Operations, normal operations is managed by NCPOR since last 25 years, to which internally they have developed own niche how to manage the station and operations normally. And for every expedition, the team has to start preparation at least a year advance or more for launching of any expedition. The complete operation team is always on to their toes, and they keep on working to provide better logistic support or scientific support in Antarctica.
With a strong commitment to protecting Antarctica, India recently passed the historic Indian Antarctic Act, which provides a legal framework for conducting scientific research, protecting the environment, and ensuring the safety and welfare of personnel involved in the expeditions. Building on its experience gained in Antarctica, NCPOR extended its scientific reach to Arctic in July 2007. India established its first Arctic research station, Himadri, at the International Arctic Research Base in Ny-Ålesund, Svalbard.
We didn't actually think about going to Arctic just like that. It was something which was built over the years. You know, the way it all started was that we realized all of a sudden that we have developed so much of expertise in taking the men and material and scientists across to Antarctica. See, scientists can do science only when there is an avenue for them to go across. So, and then we found out that the science we are doing is second to none. So that is first thing. Then we said, why not we expand our activities beyond Antarctica? Where do you go? We can go to the ocean. Then that is the time we thought that, hey, look here, we have got this 1920 Svalbard Treaty, which gives you an avenue to do science, not only in the southern part, but in the around Svalbard.
To understand the teleconnection between the changing Arctic climate and tropical systems, like the Indian monsoon, NCPOR has initiated several research programs. It has deployed the underwater multi-sensor mode observatory, INDAR, established a dedicated atmospheric laboratory, and joined hands with several international partners to study Arctic fjords and life in extreme environments.
India has till now launched 15 expeditions to Ny-Ålesund in Svalbard, which is in Norwegian Arctic. And out of those expeditions, we have till now published more than 150 research papers, which shows our scientific strength. India has also started regular winter expeditions to Arctic, and now we are studying Arctic throughout the year. This has helped us to fill in the data gaps, and it has also helped us to start new research themes such as space sciences in Arctic. With our growing scientific strength, we are now expanding in other parts of Arctic with a pan-Arctic approach in mind, so as we can study the Arctic holistically. So now we are going to Canadian Arctic in Cambridge Bay. We are participating in international Arctic Ocean cruises in collaboration with other countries. Now we are planning to go to Greenland Arctic at Wilhelm Research Station at Station Nord, and we are also planning to launch our first Indian scientific expedition in Arctic waters.
As part of India's efforts to better understand the impact of climate change on Himalayan glaciers and water resources, NCPOR has launched glacio-hydrological studies on 7 glaciers and the water budget of the Chandra Basin. Located at an elevation above 4,000 meters in Lahaul Spiti, Himachal Pradesh, NCPOR established Himanj, a high-altitude research station in the Himalayas. This facility also houses hydrometeorological and aerosol observatories, fully supported by a 20 kilowatt solar power plant, enabling uninterrupted data collection and transfer throughout the year. While NCPOR's efforts in the Himalayas have deepened our understanding of climate impacts on glacial systems, its research focus extends far beyond the mountains, reaching into the depths of the ocean to explore and sustainably harness marine resources. Recognizing the vital role of the blue economy in the nation's future, the Government of India launched the Deep Ocean Mission in 2021. This ambitious initiative focuses on developing technologies and exploring deep-sea mineral resources.
The Deep Ocean Mission is a key step in India's journey towards understanding and utilizing the ocean resources responsibly. The Indian Ocean remains one of the least explored frontiers, and every discovery we make adds to the understanding of the deep sea environment. With advanced research results and cutting-edge technologies, we are ensuring that our deep sea studies align with the sustainability goals.
NCPOR is responsible for deep ocean surveys and exploration of hydrothermal vents along the Indian Ocean's mid-ocean ridges, identifying potential sites of polymetallic hydrothermal sulfide deposits, and building a state-of-the-art multidisciplinary research vessel. So far, the program has successfully discovered several new active hydrothermal vents and sulfide deposits, marking significant progress in India's deep-sea exploration efforts. The Exclusive Economic Zone Mapping Program has helped identifying new seafloor features and sites of submarine landslides, while research on the Indian Ocean Geoid Low (IOGL) aims to uncover its origins and geodynamic significance. NCPOR has grown into a leading institution for polar and ocean studies. Its expansion has been marked by the development of world-class infrastructure and cutting-edge laboratory facilities, enabling advanced research in polar and marine sciences.
With state-of-the-art research facilities as well as operational platforms in Antarctic, Arctic and the Himalayas, the center aspires to become a global leader in coming years by nurturing young talent, undertaking interdisciplinary research and coming up with the new operational research facilities and so on. As we look forward to a changing cryosphere and climate, with the challenges ensued with that, the dedicated scientists of this institution look forward to undertake research that will be globally relevant and will look forward to the changing future.
NCPOR plays a vital role in advancing polar and ocean sciences through its extensive research contributions. Its publications in high-impact journals, books, and scientific reports provide valuable insights into the dynamics of polar and oceanic environments. Over the years, NCPOR has organized numerous national and international conferences, including the 10th Open Science Conference of the Scientific Committee on Antarctic Research, SCAR, in 2022, and the 30th and 46th Antarctic Treaty Consultative Meetings in 2007 and 2024, respectively. Furthermore, the biennial National Conference on Polar Sciences (NCPS) brings together polar researchers from across the country, fostering collaboration between academia and R&D institutions. Beyond its scientific and operational contributions, NCPOR is deeply committed to societal outreach. Scientists at the center conduct educational programs, deliver popular science lectures, and participate in national and state-level science exhibitions. NCPOR's mission is more crucial than ever, leading India's scientific endeavors to decode the past, understand the present, and prepare for the future of our planet.